me. I play Esperanza on Netflix's Raising Dion, and you're listening to the Fascination Street podcast.
I believe that everybody has a story, and I'm fascinated to hear them. So come with me as we take a walk down Fascination Street. Welcome back, Streetwalkers. This episode is with Gavin Munn. Gavin Munn is a 12-year-old actor who has taken the industry by storm and has been acting since he was, wait for it, 5 years old. He's been in TV shows like *Halt and Catch Fire* and movies like *Bad Grandpa* with Robert Deniro. And currently, he is starring in not one, but 2 huge TV shows. He is starring in *Righteous Gemstones* on HBO, and they are about to come out with their 2nd season. And he plays Jonathan on *Raising Dion*, and they're about to come out with their 2nd season. In this episode, we get to know Gavin and what he wanted to be when he grew up, what he wants to be when he grows up even more. We talk about some of his favorite hobbies and how he spends his time when he's not working. Of course, he tells us some of the fun things he did during COVID, and then we jump right into what it's like to work on both Righteous Gemstones and Raising Dion. Without any spoiler alerts, he does tell us why we should watch both of those shows and what we can expect out of these new seasons. Gavin Munn, Sammy Haney, and Josiah Young are all friends in real life, so you know they tear it up on the set when nobody's looking. It was such an honor to speak with this young man. Very, very impressive young man. And I cannot recommend Raising Dion enough. Righteous Gemstones is great. It's a lot of fun, but Raising Dion is my favorite TV show right now. You guys have to check it out. It's based on a comic book, and it stars some really great people doing some really great things, and you will enjoy it. It's on Netflix. Righteous Gemstones on HBO, Raising Dion on Netflix. And this is my conversation with the wonderfully talented Gavin Munn.
Yeah, talk to me, yeah.
Welcome to Fascination Street podcast, Gavin Munn. How you doing today, Gavin?
I'm good. How are you?
I am fantastic. Thank you for asking. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Gavin Munn. You know him from everything from Bad Grandpa to Raising Dion and Righteous Gemstones. So today we're going to get to know you, Gavin. Tell me where you were born and raised, man. Where'd you grow up?
I'm originally from Wilmington, and I was born March 9th, 2009, and I'm a beach boy.
You're a beach boy?
Yes, sir.
Wait, 2009? That means you're 30? So that means you're the oldest of the kids on set with Raising Dion, right?
Yeah.
Oh, rock on. We'll get there, ladies and gentlemen, just a little bit later. But first, Gavin, what do your parents do? I think that you're not the only person in your family who was in the biz. What do your parents do?
So my dad used to be in the business. He was in a couple things, and now he's a contractor.
Sweet. And mom?
And my mom's a teacher.
Oh, bless your soul.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
So this is going to sound like a really weird question to ask a small person. What did you want to be when you grew up?
Well, I'm really happy with what I'm doing now, so I'm going to try to stick with acting.
Very cool. Well, you have had magnificent success so far.
Thank you.
You're welcome very much. You've earned it. I mentioned some of those things, but you've done other things too that I didn't even mention. You were in *Halt and Catch Fire*, which was one of my favorite shows.
Really? I'm glad you liked it.
That was
really
amazing.
fun.
So what is it like to be on set, man? I mean, I know that you have school. Do you go to a regular school?
I go to like a charter school.
But it's an actual school, right? It's not like you have an on-set tutor. Okay. So what is it like to have a grown-up job and go to school?
I mean, it's pretty crazy. It's really fun going to school and everybody talking about it. And being on set's awesome, being around big actors and just acting on a set. It's just amazing.
So you said going to school, people talk about it. Are you famous at school?
I mean, if that's what you want to call it, I guess so.
That's definitely what I want to call it. So do all the kids at school, they're like, oh my gosh, that's the kid who's on those 2 shows that we're not old enough to watch yet.
Yeah, I guess so. Sometimes.
So besides the things that we named, well, I guess Bad Grandpa, but you worked with one of the greatest actors who's ever breathed. You worked with Robert Deniro. How was he on set? I heard he's real mean.
Actually, he's really nice. He's like really cool. He's really cool. He's been inspiring me because I was one of my first films. So that's basically what took me off, being around him.
Sweet. Did he give you any tips?
No, not then, but, honestly, he didn't need to. Just being around him was a tip.
Nice. So is that the kind of thing that you do when you're on set, besides playing and having fun and sneaking a Coca-Cola every now and then when mom's
I
not
love
looking?
crafting.
Is that the kind of thing you do? You just kind of look around and see what the adults are doing?
Yeah, I love to learn from them. I mean, they're amazing actors. So, yeah, I do try to take in and learn as much as I can while I'm on set.
Well, you better take it easy watching Danny McBride on set. That dude's crazy.
Yeah.
Dear God, today is going to be big. The most watched daytime service of the year, over 6 million worldwide.
If I were the king of the world. Welcome home, Dr. Gemstone. Your whole ministry is set up to serve the gemstones.
You should be ashamed of yourself. Well, I ain't. Praise be to He.
Why does Daddy leave me out of everything?
Being leaders, that's men's business.
I'm more of a man than Kelvin is.
I can argue with you there.
Ow!
Good afternoon, Jesus. Thank you for letting me be born into this world as a gemstone.
I grew up in a rural area. What she's trying to say is that she is a poverty person.
I grew up in a hard-working, middle-class family. We weren't rich, but we also weren't poor.
And we also don't really care. That's kind of a boring, lame origin story.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it.
Dark forces are at work. Evil forces that wish to destroy our family.
I'm gonna let it.
The Lord has always had the gemstones back.
You think messing with a man of the Lord is easy pickings? I refuse to be blackmailed.
You kind of are. I mean, that's pretty much exactly what this is.
If you go down for this, you better keep our names out your mouth.
Y'all stop trying to step to me. Did you just splash me? Do it again. See what I do.
You look dumb with them glasses on. Not even wearing them.
It's fashion.
Good night.
Daytime dummy.
Maybe Johnny Seasons was right. Maybe this family has become an abomination. What?
Daddy, you just threw Jesus across the room.
No, it was a karate person.
No, that wasn't a karate person. That was Jesus.
So on Righteous Gemstones, what's your character's name?
Abraham.
And you are Danny McBride's child in that show, right?
Yep, it's pretty crazy.
It is pretty crazy. So this is going to sound weird, but you're not the first person that I have spoken to from the Righteous Gemstones.
Oh, really?
Yes. I believe his character's name is Chad.
Yes.
James Dumont.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know.
That guy's been on here twice. And his son is also on Righteous Gemstones with you, right? He plays
Yeah, he's my brother.
Ponchos. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Nice. So you guys get along, I hope.
Oh, yeah. Really good.
Very cool. Now, a little birdie told me that when you're not acting, you like to skateboard and or ride on motorcycle crosses.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Those are my favorite. I love riding dirt bikes and skateboarding. It's just awesome.
Mom, I can't believe you let this kid on a motorcycle dirt bike thing.
It's not the hobby of choice for me, but Dad has directed him that way.
Sweet. So you carried him for 9 months and then Dad's trying to break him. That makes sense.
You know, out of all the hobbies, this one, I have to say, Gavin is just obsessed with. And I don't think there's a lot Mom can do to get in between the dirt bike and Gavin.
Nice. Gavin, who's your dirt bike hero?
I go with Jet Lawrence. I love to watch him. He's just awesome. Yeah.
Very cool. You're not the only person in Hollywood who does that. Bunches of folks.
Yeah, really.
What's that dude's name? Dax Shepard. He's real big into that. That's Kristen Bell's husband.
I don't know if I've heard of him.
You've probably seen him in some stuff. You just don't know it.
Maybe.
But also, Mom's going to love this. Zach Morris from Saved by the Bell. He's really into dirt biking.
They're having a reunion, right?
Yeah, I think they did. Yeah. Him and all of his kids are super into dirt biking as well.
Nice.
They travel all over the place just to do that things. And then, of course, Pink's husband, I think his name is Carrie Hart.
Right.
Well, that's rad. Why do you skateboard?
I like skateboarding. I mean, my friend got me into it when I was really young. And I really like going to the park. I don't really like street tricks, but I really like going down the ramps and stuff. Yeah, I'm more of a ramp guy. I like the skate park a lot.
Nice. When I was a youngster, I was a skateboarder as well, but I could never do the ramps because I was too afraid to drop in.
Yeah.
But in my tiny little town, which is just outside of San Antonio, it's called Bernie, Texas. It's a public park that everyone could use, but it's a skate park. There's ramps and half pipes and all kinds of crazy stuff. And I'm like, if I would have had this when I was a little kid, I wouldn't have gotten in so much trouble. So does skateboarding keep you out of trouble?
Yeah, skateboarding, and dirt bikes and just all my little hobbies. They definitely do.
Mom, close your ears. Hey, Gavin, what's the most trouble you've gotten in?
I don't even know that.
I'm just kidding. Don't answer that. So I know that being an actor on set, usually it's a pretty long day. Like, we're talking 10-hour days and stuff. How do you handle that being such a little dude?
Well, you know what? Being around that much talent, it goes by like nothing. It goes by so fast. You don't even know.
Whoa, who told you to say that? That's a great answer. Oh, that's a great answer. I heard that in between scenes or in between takes, you'll just roll around in the mud and the water and things when it's really cold outside. What's wrong with you?
Oh, yeah. That was season 1 of Raising Dion. It was like 30 degrees, freezing. And
super late night.
Oh, yeah. That was like 1 o'clock in the morning, 30 degrees, pouring rain. And in between takes, I just go jump around the mud with Josiah. It's crazy.
That is crazy. I talked to Josiah last week. He recently celebrated a birthday.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody's excited. And Sammy, I had talked to her last year, but I'm going to talk to her again for this event that I'm doing. But, we live in the same town, basically. She lives.
Oh, really?
Yeah. She lives in San Antonio, and I live just outside of San Antonio. She also just recently celebrated a birthday. And do you know what she got for her birthday?
What'd she get?
She got her SAG-AFTRA card. She was so excited.
Oh, really? That's so cool.
Yeah. She was super excited. And then Josiah, I think he got a one-wheeled skateboard, an electric one-wheel. I don't know. I'm old. Whoa. I don't know what that is. It's like it's a powered skateboard that has one wheel in the middle or something like that.
Oh, yeah. They ride those around all the time on set.
Yeah, that sounds insane to me. But
yeah,
like
people
I said,
ride those around on set. It's crazy.
It is crazy. So I understand that on this set of, I think it was Raising Dion, you guys were filming really close to the Stranger Things set, and so you guys all hung out.
Stranger Things, we were like right beside them. I didn't get to see any of them, but Josiah got to ride in the van with one of the members on there.
Oh, sweet. I just imagined that it was all the y'all kids hanging out causing a ruckus.
Oh, I wish.
Yeah.
I want to hear your version of events for when you got the casting call or the audition call for Raising Dion and Righteous Gemstones. I think you were on vacation.
Okay, so basically for Righteous Gemstones, we were in Cuba and we got an audition call for that. So we left Cuba, we went there and auditioned for it, and then we got the part, and I was so happy about it. I was like freaking out. And for Raising Dion, I did it, and when I got it, I was also freaking out like crazy because I already liked skateboarding, and I got some skateboarding opportunities in that show, so I was just really excited about that.
Very cool. But you didn't go out for the role that you have now, right?
Oh, yeah. So I auditioned for Chris, and they told me to do it again for Jonathan. I ended up getting Jonathan.
Now, for those who haven't watched it, which I can't believe you haven't watched it, watch it, darn it. For those who haven't watched, your character's name is Jonathan, right?
Yes, sir.
He's kind of mean.
Yeah, in season 1, he's a little bit mean, but he comes around.
He does come around, and it is my understanding that season 2, he comes around a lot more, but we're not going to talk about that.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
So your character was mean. How did that feel? Like, did somebody have to sit you aside and say, hey, look, this isn't really how we treat people. This is just make-believe. This is just pretend.
Yeah, well, I kind of knew. And, I mean, between takes, me and Josiah were high-fiving and just laughing about stuff. So it's kind of cool how we can go on and off like that.
Yeah, I bet you get to get rid of some of your stress and your frustration because, the character gets to do and say things that maybe you're not allowed to.
Yeah.
I also understand that you three youngsters, you, Josiah, and Sammy, are all real friends in real life.
Oh, yeah. We're the best of buds.
I love that. Now, the kid that plays Chris, are y'all friends with him too, or is he not one of the cool kids?
Really good friends. We're really good friends.
Oh, good. Are you able to watch these two shows that you're on, Righteous Gemstones and Raising Dion? Do your parents let you watch it?
Raising Dion, yeah, but Righteous Gemstones, I just watch my parts.
Nice. Now, when my wife and I were watching season 1 of Raising Dion, we were watching it and then we're like, oh man, this is amazing. This is such a great show. This is so family friendly. This is such a great show. And then we got to the last 2 episodes and we went, holy moly, this show's crazy. So I know that you got to read the script and all that, but when you finally got to see it on the screen with all the special effects and everything that they did, were you just blown away at how it came together?
Yeah, it's crazy. It's so much different on the screen than when you're actually shooting it. Like when you're shooting it, you think I don't know why I thought it was going to come out just like that. It came out 100 times better.
Your dad was traveling so much that year that he made me this video.
How's Dion doing? I miss my little man. I'm telling you, Nicole, that kid is something special.
You're such a special kid. You're charming, smart, very handsome.
Mom.
Pat said you were asking about your dad.
My mom won't tell me what happened. Just says it was a storm. Mister! I've got your doll! Man!
Something is happening with Dion. We should figure out how to get it under control.
How long do you think you can keep this up?
The government is tracking people who got superpowers.
I know a few things about Dion. The storms are drawn to your son.
Where's my son? Ma'am, where is my son? It's you and me. You and me.
Now, I won't say why I'm asking this question because people who haven't seen it should watch it and find out. But Jason Ritter on that show, sometimes he's not very nice. Is he just the meanest person on set?
He's literally the opposite. He's like the nicest guy on the set. What? He's crazy though, because he can switch just like I was saying on and off, but he is the nicest guy.
Does he have to pull you aside and say, look, I'm not going to mean anything I'm about to say and do?
No, I think he understands, we know, but that would make sense.
How did you spend your COVID, man?
It was pretty boring. I mean, I was really upset I couldn't go back to work, but I mean, I did a lot of bike riding with my friends in the neighborhood, a lot of swimming in pools, trying to cool off. Yeah, it's pretty basic.
We spent a lot of time outside, didn't we?
Yeah, basically the whole thing. Like, I'd go outside all day, go to sleep, and do the same thing.
Yeah, that's what Josiah said. He said, I kind of discovered that outside's really cool, and so I was out there a lot.
Yeah.
Kind of good for these kids.
And I made a lot of friends over quarantine, so that's good.
That's very cool.
Hey, Streetwalkers. Here's a word from our sponsors.
Magic 8 Ball. Should people visit disabilityshirts.com?
Yes, I am sure.
This is Sammy Hooney. I play Esperanza on Netflix's Raising Dion, and you're listening to the Fascination Street podcast. If you are looking for some shirts with inclusive messages, check out my store, disabilityshirts.com.
Let's get back into it.
I know that they don't shoot both of those at the same time. At least I hope not, because they don't film in the same place, do they?
No, they don't. But sometimes we'd have to go from Atlanta to Charleston. It was crazy.
Now, you don't have to answer this in case you might hurt somebody's feelings, but which set is more fun to be on?
Well, I don't know. They're both different and like very different in both ways. I mean, different places, different people, different environments. So I'm just gonna have to say they're equal because I really don't know how to answer that question.
That's a great answer, and I was hoping that's what you'd say. I tell you what, Mom, between Gavin's parents and Josiah's parents, man, y'all have really raised some remarkable kids, and obviously Sammy's parents. I mean,
thank you.
These kids are so amazing and remarkable. I was talking about how impressed I was with Josiah days after I talked to him. Like the answers that you kids are giving, Gavin, are just very adult and very smart.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome very much. You've either been coached up or you're just that good.
Actually, he was not coached at all. He just got home from school, and I threw it on him last second and said, "Hey, Gavin, guess what you're doing today?" So no, he's just a well-spoken kid.
Hey, Gavin, I'm just going to let you in on a little secret. Even though you just found out about it, me and your mom have been talking about this for 6 months. So,
oh my god, oh my god.
So I'm glad she sprung it on you, so you wouldn't,
sometimes that's best.
Wouldn't twist an ankle and be like, "No, I can't do it."
Yeah.
So,
no,
just kidding.
We lost you there for a minute.
No, just kidding. I like to do that.
Oh, you did that?
Yeah, that was me. I like to do that just to see if you're paying attention.
I seriously thought we lost you.
Yeah, I'm a terrible, terrible person. If you could only do one, would it be skateboarding or motocross? You can only do one.
That's the easy answer.
Oh, that's easy. I'd have to go with motocross.
Really? That's crazy. If you could only do one, Righteous Gemstones or Raising Dion?
I can't answer that.
You're so good at this. So you have to know, because you're a smart kid, the people that you're working with are giants in the industry. John Goodman, if there was a Hall of Fame, he's up there at the top.
Yeah.
Jason Ritter, he's a third generation actor. You know, his dad and his grandfather were actors. You're in the big leagues, and you've been doing this you've been doing these two shows since you were at, like 9?
Yeah, 9.
And you started acting when you were, 5? So what do you still want to be when you grow up?
I'm going to stay an actor. I mean, I really enjoy it.
Very cool. Well, we really enjoy watching you. And by we, I mean every single person who watches either one of those shows, not just me and my wife who are hooked on it like crazy people. What is your favorite thing so far that you've gotten to do on the Righteous Gemstones? And we're going to limit that question to the first season.
Okay, so we got to go out on the yacht. It was awesome. They got a big old yacht. I mean, there's like raw oysters up there, and that's when I've never had one. So Danny McBride talked me into trying them. I tried them, and I was just eating them the rest of the day. I loved them.
I told you stay away from that dude, man. He's terrible. He's a crazy person. That's rad. So Mom was there. What'd you think about that, Mom?
It was a great day, for sure.
Were you eating oysters too, or were you looking at your kids sideways?
No, I don't eat raw oysters. They need to be steamed for me, but I was impressed that Gavin tried it because he literally will not try anything. So I need Danny McBride around a lot.
I'm telling y'all, stay away from that dude. He's crazy. So besides raw oysters, what's your favorite thing to eat?
Mexican food. I love Mexican food. I like to get enchiladas and chips and salsa. I just love Mexican.
You sound like your dad.
Yeah.
That dude loves him some chips and salsa. Well, down here in San Antonio, we have all the best Mexican food. I can't imagine. Where are you, Wilmington or something?
Yeah.
Get out of here. Get out of here with the Mexican food in Wilmington. It's not even real. I'm just kidding. So do you get to shoot anything in Wilmington?
Well, I did a little short film here, but other than that, I haven't. Wilmington's coming back. There's a lot more stuff shooting here now.
Didn't they shoot Dawson's Creek there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Rock on. Never missed an episode. I loved that show. And Raising Dion is shot in Atlanta. Is that right?
Yeah.
What do you think about going from Atlanta to Charlotte? What's the weather difference? Is there a weather difference? You know, they call Atlanta hot Atlanta.
Yeah. It's funny because season 1 was cold Atlanta and this season was hot Atlanta. But there's not really a weather difference, I wouldn't say. I say it's about the same.
Nice. How about the people?
People, it's about the same. I mean, Atlanta is a big city, so it's a little bit different.
Sure.
Energy never dies. It just takes a different form.
Something weird's going on.
We will destroy Dion together.
I'm gonna do everything I can to protect him.
He's strong. He's stronger than he was.
Our army is growing. Run!
Not gonna let you hurt my friends.
Without spoilers, what is your favorite thing about your character's development in season 2 of Raising Dion?
I love it because I get more camera time. I'm just a bigger character in season 2.
Oh, that's good to hear. Good to hear. Because I felt like toward the end of season 1, as previously mentioned, you were sort of changing a little bit. You were coming around, so to speak. You were turning into kind of a different person, a person that, you know, the audience might like. So it's good to hear that might keep going and, you know, that'll give you more screen time. Same question with Righteous Gemstones. No spoilers. What's your favorite thing about the path of your character, the development of your character?
Well, Righteous Gemstones, I'm also getting a little more camera time. And I honestly just love being on that set and Raising Dion. So I'm just happy to be back for season 2.
Us too. Again, speaking for everybody who's watching, we are so glad to have you guys back. We've been waiting a long time. I'm sure it seemed longer to you guys because you were ready to go back to work when everything shut down, right? Didn't you all do the first day or something on Righteous Gemstones?
We were there the first day, and then they shut it down. They said it was going to be like 2 months, and then it ended up being almost 2 years, and I was really sad about it.
Well, at least it gave you lots of time to ride bicycles and meet people.
Yeah, I guess so. That's a good way to look at it.
During COVID, what was the coolest thing you ate? Because I know that you weren't really able to go out to restaurants, so that means you either ordered in or mom and dad was cooking. So what was the coolest thing you ate?
Toward the end of COVID, when things started to open up a little bit, I recently tried sushi, and I really liked it.
Well, you eat raw oysters. Why wouldn't you eat sushi? That makes sense.
Yeah.
You weirdo. You're a weird kid, man. Nobody does that when you're a little kid. Your mom doesn't like to eat that stuff, and she's older.
Oh, I like sushi.
Oh, stop it. Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I'm happy we can go to some new restaurants now. So
yeah, I bet. So how are things there? Do you guys have to wear a mask when y'all go places?
Yes.
You have to, or you choose to?
It's a mandate here in our
country. We still have to.
Oh, okay, cool. Now, I know that we don't know exactly when Raising Dion season 2 is going to come back, but just so you understand what's going to happen, Gavin, with my show, which I can't imagine you'll care a whole lot, but what's going to happen, normally I put out 1 episode every week, but because I'm so excited about Raising Dion season 2 and to kind of help get the word out about it, I'm going to release an episode every day the week of its release. And so, you know, Carol Barbie?
Yeah.
I've already spoken with her, so she's going to be one of the episodes. Sammy's going to be one of the episodes. You're going to be one of the episodes. Josiah's going to be one of the episodes, and Jason's going to be one of the episodes. So it's going to be a whole action-packed week of let's get to know the stars of Raising Dion right when the season 2 comes out. So just so you know, that's what's going to happen. So this isn't going to come out until season 2 comes out.
Okay, nice.
What are you going to do in the meantime? Because you're done filming both of those, right? So now it's just off to school and that's it?
I mean, yeah, I have to go back like 2 more times for Righteous Gemstones and then I'm done. After that, I'm probably just going to focus on school and just do what I did over quarantine.
Ride bicycles and meet people?
Yep.
So are you still auditioning for stuff right now? Or is
Yeah.
Really?
I've got a few things coming in, yeah.
Oh my gosh. Wow, give this kid a break. He's got school. He's got 2 full-time jobs already. Good Lord.
Just keep coming, you know?
Well, I've seen the kid in action, so I can understand why the roles just keep coming at him. Are you still doing commercials, Gavin?
I haven't done a commercial in a while, but I mean, they come in.
I love it. I haven't done one in a while, but I'm open to it. So there's that. When you grow up, do you want to be a director and an actor?
Yeah, I want to be like an executive producer, director, and an actor.
Busy.
So kind of like Danny McBride.
Who? Just kidding.
Danny McBride.
That makes sense. That guy is a phenom. He is a mover. He's a hustler too. That guy doesn't stop working. And from what I can tell about you and your resume and your age, you don't stop working either. So I see it in the cards for you, my friend. You're going to be those things.
Yeah, that's the plan.
What are you watching on TV?
Well, I really like Outer Banks. I'm super excited about season 2.
Outer Banks?
Yeah.
Is that the one with Kiara?
Yeah, Kiara.
Oh, rock on. And so this is the show that you watch all the time and you like it and things?
Oh, yeah, I'm obsessed with that show. That's like my favorite TV show other than what I'm in.
Well said. Other than what I'm in. I love it. So when those come out, like let's just say when the first season of each of those came out and you went to school or the grocery store, were people like, oh my gosh, Mom, that's the kid from that thing?
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit. Do you have to sign autographs? Do you have to tell all the people to leave you alone?
No, I'm fine with it.
Yeah? Sweet.
Yeah.
So how does it work at lunch? So are you're standing in line or whatever, getting your lunch, and everybody's like, hey, that's the little kid from that thing over there. And then they all want to sit with you and things. Everybody's like, hey, let me buy you an apple. Let me buy you a milk.
I don't think anybody buys me an apple, but my table at lunch is usually about the same. Sit with the same people usually.
And they're not mad at you because you're all cool and stuff, and they're all just losers. I'm just kidding. They're not losers. They're not mad at you. They're not mad at you because you're super popular and on TV and things.
I mean, no. Most of them are pretty good about it.
Nice. Again, without any spoilers, why should people tune in to Righteous Gemstones season 2 and maybe even get caught up with season 1 if they've never watched it? Why should they?
Well, there's a bunch of talent in it, and it's a great show, and you'll be at the edge of your seat the whole time. I mean, I promise you.
The whole time?
Whole time.
Sweet. Same question, Raising Dion. If I've never seen it, why should I?
Basically the same thing. You'll definitely be on the edge of your seat on that one. It's full action pack, and it's great. It's got a great story to it, and you'll just have to wait and see because it's amazing.
Well, Raising Dion season 1 has one of the most amazing stories I've seen on TV. So I'm super excited to see what happens when season 2 comes around.
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing to get from craft services on Righteous Gemstones?
I usually get a Coke and maybe something like candy or something. And I usually get a peanut butter and jelly.
Now, how about when your mom is watching?
Well, then I have to get something a little more healthy.
He's all broccoli.
Yeah.
Raising Dion said they're a little more strict on you, aren't they?
Oh, yeah. Raising Dion, they didn't let you get any sugar.
What? Why?
I don't know. It's a good question.
They're going to keep you up for 10 hours in the middle of the night in the freezing cold. They should give you some sugar, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So then what's your favorite thing to get on that set? Is it broccoli?
They have these really good pickles, and they're really good.
Pickles?
Sometimes I can let them get me a diet soda, so I try to work that.
I try to work that. Tell me more about these pickles.
So they're like these pickles. They're like in the bag. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but they're really good.
They're in a bag with juice already in them and things?
Yeah. They make the spicy kind, too, and that's really good.
So it's not like you got to roll up your sleeve and get elbow deep in a jar of pickles. It's a pickle in a bag.
Yeah, it's in a bag.
Those are my favorite pickles. I have one in my fridge right now just in case I take a long road trip.
Yeah.
I love pickles. Gavin, do you play sports besides those two that we talked about, skateboarding and motocrossings?
Well, I used to play football a lot with my friends. I really enjoy that sport.
Oh, Jonna. This kid is trying to hurt himself. I can't believe this kid. No wonder they don't want to give him any sugar. He's going to hurt himself.
Yeah.
No, I did never allowed to tackle football. It's only flag football. So.
Oh, you know we played that at a friend's house.
I know.
Ooh, now you're in trouble. Sorry, buddy.
Telling on himself.
When all of you guys, Sammy and Josiah, and maybe the kid who plays Chris, I don't know, when y'all all get together on the computer on Zoom or whatever, What do y'all talk about? Do y'all just play video games?
Well, yeah, we've done that before, but I don't know. Well, we just somehow make up a bunch of stuff to talk about.
I love it. Gavin, you, my friend, just got home from a long, hard day of school, which is taxing and terrible, and nobody ever liked it. But that said, I am going to let you go. I don't want to take up all of your day. You should have some fun time instead of all this nonsense. But before I let you go, can you tell everybody where they can find you on social media, with Mom's help even, maybe?
On Instagram, you can find me at Gavin W. Munn. That's really the only social media I'm on. You can look up my IMDb if you want to see more.
What's the W stand for?
Wesley, it's my middle name.
Oh, it's your middle name. Interesting.
Yeah.
That's where they put that. I have a nephew named Wesley. Gavin, before I hang up on you, all rude and stuff, is there anything that we didn't talk about or I didn't ask you about that you wanted to talk about today? Did I miss anything? Is there anything you want to tell everybody?
Well, I think we wrapped up. I like to do a bunch of flips on trampolines. I like to do flips in the pools in the ocean off the boat. And
surprising, right?
Yeah,
I like
shocking.
to do some of that kind of stuff.
Shocking. So have you done a motocross flip into a pool yet?
No.
How about a motocross flip off of a boat into the ocean?
I don't know if I'm going to try that, though.
All right. Have some oysters and then get after it. Bucket list things. You're welcome, Mom. Gavin, Munn, Jonna, thank you guys so much for taking the time out of your busy day on your hectic schedule to hang out and let us get to know you a little bit better on Fascination Street. I really appreciate it.
Well, we enjoy talking with you.
It was 100% my pleasure. And you guys have a great rest of your week and enjoy the rest of, I don't know, school or whatever. Ugh, enjoy your time off, man.
Yeah, you too. Thank you.
Thank you guys so much. Have a great day. Bye.
Yeah, thank you. Bye.
Opening music is the song Magnolia from the 2001 album Intransigence, used with permission from Douglas Miles Clark. Closing music is from the song Say My Name off the 2021 album Underdog Anthems, used with permission from Jack's Hollow. If you like the show, tell a friend, subscribe, and rate and review the show on iTunes and wherever else you download podcasts. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. All the episodes are available there as well. Check me out on Vero at Fascination Street Pod and TikTok at Fascination Street Pod. And again, thanks for listening.